And if some of it's stuck to the pan, just use a spatula, get it off there. I also like to serve this maybe with a little bit of red pepper. If I'm feeling like something spicy, maybe something a little bit less mild, might be shichimi, which is 7 flavor pepper. Hey guys, Pat here at All Day I Eat Like a Shark, where I share my Japanese cooking videos once a week, showing you how to make Japanese food. If this is your first time here, consider subscribing for more videos like this one. Today what we're going to be doing is making yakisoba with a little bit of beef, some vegetables, and a homemade sauce here. You don't have to make a homemade sauce, but in my opinion, it tastes a little bit better than the one that comes in the package. What we're going to do is go ahead and preheat our pan. We're going to cook our onions first for a little bit, and then we'll cook the beef. Get that a little bit browned. That'll add a little bit more flavor, depth of flavor. So I'm going to go ahead and throw these in here as soon as this gets hot. So for the sauce, what we're going to be doing is combining 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce, a tablespoon of sake, a tablespoon of mirin, 1 tablespoon of Worcester sauce, and then 2 tablespoons of shoyu, soy sauce. So we're going to go ahead and put all these into one little container, and this will be added in at the end. I also have some katsuobushi for additional flavor, some benishoga, and then I have white pepper and then 5 peppercorn blend, which adds a nice kick. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure all the oil has spread around. Go ahead and throw this in here. And then we'll also throw on the carrots too. This is about a cup's worth of carrots. Sometimes I put cabbage in, but I don't have it today, so no cabbage. We'll use some moyashi, bean sprouts, which will give it a nice crunch. So we'll let that go for a bit, and then we can throw on the beef. And as soon as the beef starts to get a nice little brown crust going, throw on the moyashi, throw on the noodles and the sauce. That'll be our dinner. So pretty easy to make. Perfect for a weeknight. All you need is the noodles, a little bit of vegetables and meat. You don't even need meat actually. You can just make it vegetarian if you prefer. So question of the day, have you ever made yakisoba before? If you have, what did you put in it? And if you haven't, let me know if you're going to be making it after seeing this video. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put on the beef. This is about a 1/4 pound's worth of sliced beef. Alright guys, so the beef is getting a very nice brown coating. Some of it sticks to the bottom of the pan. You might want to put a little bit more oil. This is how it looks right now. So I'm going to go ahead and drop on the moyashi, the noodles. This is just 2 servings worth. And then the sauce. And then you want to break it up with some chopsticks if you can. And you'll notice that the noodles start to break up right away. You want to put your sauce over the noodles. That way they'll break up a little bit easier than if they're completely dry. And then just cook this until the sauce is basically evaporated, so it's a little bit dry. Unless you like things a little bit on the saucy side, you can definitely serve it once it's heated through. And at this point, I'm going to put in a few pinches of katsuobushi. That'll give it a little bit more flavor. These are just like the dust pieces from packages that I've saved over the past few months. Put on some white pepper for a little bit of a kick, and then some freshly cracked 5 peppercorn blend. You can just use black pepper if you don't have the 5 peppercorn blend, but 5 peppercorns makes it a much more complex flavor. So I like to use that. And just make sure that it's all mixed together. The last thing that you want to do when serving it is serve it with some benishoga, which is pickled ginger. And this is just about done. So you can see that there's a nice browning going on here. The Maillard reaction, which is what you want, helps to add a lot more flavor than if there was no browning. That's why browning is key when you're cooking meat, I guess, depending on what you're using it for. All right, so it's pretty much done. I'm gonna go ahead and serve this here. And I almost forgot about my aonori. Aonori is dried seaweed. I'm gonna put some of that on as well. Oh yeah, so good. And then we'll put the aonori on. It's the same stuff that you use for okonomiyaki. You can even put more katsuobushi on here too, as well, if you want something to be moving. But we'll just stick with the benishoga today and aonori. Alright guys, so here's a very simple homemade yakisoba. One of my favorite recipes. Comfort food at its finest, I think. Very delicious, very straightforward, pretty quick to put together, and tastes delicious. Oishii. Totemo oishii desu. Very, very tasty. Hope you guys give this a try, and if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already for more videos like this one. And other than that, I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. See ya. This is what's for dinner today. Itadakimasu. That means I will take it, or I will eat. Put a little bit more white pepper on there.